Hi guys, Amber here with Texas Mommy Savings and Reviews, and today I'm reviewing the Hourglass Angel Latex Waist Trainer Vest. As you can see here. Now normally when I think of waist trainers, I think about something that goes around your waist, kind of sits about here, and just, you wrap it around and then it kind of buckles in right there. Now, while Hourglass Angel does offer some of those types of waist trainers, I was really interested in the waist trainer vest because, well, for one thing, when I wear the regular waist trainers, I tend to have this like layer of, I don't really want to call it fat, but I get this layer of like skin that just sort of hangs over the top of the belt. And you can't really wear clothing over a waist trainer that does that because you're going to see that, through the clothing. What's really nice about this type of waist trainer is because it has this high back, you don't get that. Now, some fun facts about the Latex Waist Trainer Vest. This vest does come in a wide variety of sizes. I believe the sizing is from extra small all the way up to 5XL. So depending on your body shape, you can kind of squeeze your body into one of these. And it also comes in 3 different colors. There is the Nude, which is this one. Oh, this one also is a size small, FYI. It comes in nude, blue, and black. I thought the nude would be more appropriate because I've never been able to wear a waist trainer underneath my clothing. I figured, what better way to do it than in nude, something that's not going to show through my clothing. So, now it does feature the a latex material, which is perfect because it helps to stimulate thermal activity in your core, which is perfect because I think most of us out there probably have a little bit of trouble losing weight, or probably in our midsection. So when you wear something that's got a latex fabric to it, it's going to heat up your body. It's going to get things working in there, help make you sweat a little bit more, help you, just to help you, give you some more stimulation to that area so you can try to bust through that fat. It also does feature 9 thin steel bonings, which are going to give you that support, keep you, standing up straight. It's great for good posture, but it's still flexible. You can still bend and move if you need to. The inside of it features a cotton spandex lining, which again is perfect because if you do choose to wear this underneath your clothes at the gym and you start getting real sweaty, it's going to help absorb some of that moisture so you're not just like dripping sweat, which I'm sure most of us probably don't like that. It also features 3 rows of large eye-foot closures. You can see 1, 2, and then the third one is actually buckled right there. It's not very difficult to buckle. I will say the tighter you go, it gets a little bit more hard, but it is doable. Another nice feature is the straps are adjustable, so you can go however you want, as tight as you want, as loose as you want. You kind of make it fit and make it work for you. And you may have noticed that this part right here goes down a little bit lower than, say, anything like a t-shirt or something would. And that's because this type of vest actually helps give you some bust support. So those girls are going to look a little bit more perky. Now, I did mention the steel boning inside of it. That, in addition to the high back, is going to give you some more back support, which is going to, over time, increase your posture. And that's a really good way to help lose weight too. Because did you know that the more you sit up straight, the more calories you burn than you would if you were hunched over? Now, I'm going to get into trying it on and letting y'all see what it looks like with the 3 different sizes clasped, sorry. And you're just going to get a better look and see how it works. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so now I'm going to be trying on the Hourglass Angel Latex Waist Trainer Vest. As you can see here, this is what the full view looks like. It is pretty nice. And then this is the back view. As you can tell, it goes all the way up, and the entire vest comes down to probably about waist length. And now I'm going to be referring to each clasp as row 1, 2, and 3, and you'll see I'll point to it so that you know later on which one I am doing. There is row 1, row 2, and then row 3 is the last one. Now you would put it on like you would any vest, sort of from the back first to the front.
and then this is when ideally you would clasp it. Now, these are the adjustable straps. I do recommend waiting to fully adjust them until after you've clasped everything, just so you get a better overall fit. That is the full length, and then it goes back down to tighten. So now it's going to clasp underneath the bust so that you get that extra bust support, and I'm going to start with row 1. Now I will say that the tighter you go, the more difficult it gets to clasp. As you can see with row 1, it's pretty simple. It's not very difficult at all. Now remember, this is the size small in the color Nude. As you'll notice later on, as we get to row 2 and 3, it'll take me a little bit longer to clasp them, just because it gets pretty tight. Almost done now. And there we go. That is the first row clasped. As you can see, it does give me some little bit of bust support, and now is when I would recommend adjusting these straps so you get a better overall fit. Here's the back view. There's no overhang of anything. Everything is smoothed out like it should be. There's the side view. It's giving me a little bit of a slim, and there is a small pocket that forms from the shoulder blade. I did notice that the tighter you put these straps, that seems to go away. See how it's loose and, well, you can move it around. So when you go tighter with the strap, that sort of pocket seems to go away. Now, one thing I noticed is with the first one, it didn't give me very tightness. Yes, as you can see, I could pinch it there. That's not as tight as I would like it. So the first hook is basically a no-go for me. I didn't feel like I was getting enough support. So now we're going to unclasp it and then go ahead and clasp row number 2, which is the middle row. See how it's pretty easy to unhook the looser you go. Almost done unclasping. And we'll move on to row 2, which is the middle row right there. Now it's going to get a little bit more difficult because you're having to physically pull the two sides together. I do notice that if you grab the row side and pull it to the hooks, it gets a little bit easier to do. See, I'm having a little bit of trouble, but it still comes along pretty nicely. I'd say it's a good sign if you're having a little bit of trouble hooking the clasp, because that means you're going to get that overall slimming effect. Now, the nice thing about the Hourglass Angel Latex Waist Trainer Vest is that if you get the correct size, you will find yourself slimming to between 1 to 3 inches, personally for me. That's what I achieved. Almost done with the second row. And as you can already tell, I'm getting a better hourglass shape, as it is squeezing me tighter than row 1 was. Here is the side view, much slimmer, and the back view. Still no overhang, everything's looking good like it should be. Other side. I can still pinch it a little bit. It's not ideally as tight as I would like it to be. And as you can see, I can still fully move. That's the great thing about the Hourglass Angel, the steel boning. They are thin enough that they give you the support that you want, but you're still able to freely bend. So now we're going to go to row 3. Now, I'm going to go into about why I chose to waist train. When I had my first daughter, when I delivered her, I was about 170 pounds. About 3 months after delivery, I was able to drop 40 pounds. But the last 30 pounds, I was really not able to get rid of. So with waist training combined with diet and exercise, I was actually able to help slim myself down a bit. And it just helped me achieve that hourglass figure that I had before I had kids. I do love waist training. What keeps me still doing it, even though I've basically received my target weight, is, for one, it's comfortable. You get increased posture. It's a nice hug around you. And one of the things about when you go into dieting exercise, you don't just stop once you reach where you are. You want to keep maintaining that healthy lifestyle, so that you can keep maintaining your target weight. And, I see waist training as sort of a lifestyle choice. I mean, it gives me increased posture, it helps me achieve that hourglass figure. When I wear it at the gym, it helps me target that area that I definitely have a little bit more trouble with, which would be my midsection. I've had 3 kids. I tend to have that little mommy pouch right there. So waist training has helped me sort of combat that and to keep my figure how I want it. And that's what I like about waist training. And the Hourglass Angel waist trainer vest, I mean, it's perfect for wearing underneath my clothes. It's perfect for sort of discreetly waist training, if I go shopping or to the mall or to the gym. You can't really tell that I'm wearing it, which is something that's really, really nice. So there is the third one done. And let me tell you, that was not easy. Certainly a workout. And I've gotten the ideal hourglass figure with the third uh, hooks. I'm going to adjust the straps again. And you can see right there, I can't pinch much, which is great. I've gotten that hourglass figure, as you can obviously tell right there. There is still little room underneath. The nice thing about the Hourglass Angel Latex Waist Trainer Vest is it sort of squeezes me around the ribs more than just the midsection, which is what I want. And there you go. The back is still smooth. Everything's still looking perfect. Absolutely love it. I've definitely slimmed down here as compared to just the first row. And see how nice and tight it is and how good it looks. And then still, see, even though I've achieved maximum, tightness, I can still freely move around. And now I'm going to actually show you why I chose the nude. I can put this on underneath a t-shirt and head to the gym, and honestly, nobody would know I was wearing it. And it just disappears. That's what the nude does. If you want to be able to wear this underneath your clothes without, everybody staring or being able to tell you're wearing a waist trainer, I recommend getting it in the color nude because it just sort of blends in underneath. And the back basically looks like I'm just wearing a sports bra. And then there you go, guys. Use code SHIPIT at hourglassangel.com to get free shipping site-wide. See you later. Bye.